support, and today is our first wedding anniversary. So I would First off, I just want to thank Cornell for having these events and doing so proactively on their own, and just making sure that they're really listening to the community. And along those lines, we have this entire presentation being typed out so that this is accessible. So I want to thank Cornell for doing this, because I know that this is not inexpensive. We've looked into it, and it's hard to do. And I just want to thank Sharon Berman for her continual advocacy and making sure that everyone understands that Roosevelt Island especially, but our entire city, needs to be a place for all New Yorkers, including the disabled. I also want to thank those of you who joined us last month at the visioning session for the New York Public Library because of funds from Scott Stringer, our previous borough president and now controller, as well as council member Lappin. We now have $5 million, and we're working with the community to make sure that you get the library that you want. And if you have any things that you want, please make sure to contact my office and the New York Public Library. Along those same lines, if you're interested in touching base, I'm here the fourth Wednesday of every month with my team, and we do mobile district hours. We come to you from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Roosevelt Island Senior Association, and we work for you. This Wednesday, the fourth Wednesday, is going to be Christmas Eve, so giving the staff the night off, so I hope you'll forgive that, but we'll definitely see you in January. And anytime you want to see me face-to-face, I'm always on the island, always at these events, but you're welcome to join me in my office the first Friday of every month from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. for First Fridays, where we just have a conversation about whatever's going on in the community. And some of you already know this, we have some of the highest participation in the city right here on Roosevelt Island, but does anyone here want $1 million? So I only see, wait, okay, we got a bunch of hands. Initially it was just Matt, so I was going to give it to him, but since everyone else. So if you're not a delegate, please talk to Matt and some of the other folks here who are delegates. They're going to be involved in deciding what goes on the ballot, and we'll be voting in April on how to spend our $1 million, which is your $1 million. It's your tax dollars. So we're here for Cornell tonight. So first, I just want to again thank them for honoring their commitments, for doing so very much barging. So that is absolutely huge, because that means it minimizes the impacts on our roads and on the helix. And I'm committed to working with you in the community as well as Cornell to make sure that as construction starts, we do as much barging as possible. And whether we like it or not, construction is always tough. So just let us know how things are going. Let me know, let Cornell know. They're incredibly responsive, and we'll work together to make sure that everything that happens with the minimal impact to the community. And so I just want to say thank you for having me. You can reach me anytime on the phone at 212-860-1950. And how many of you got our newsletter electronically or at least in hand? So I see a good show of hands. I'd love to see more people. If you subscribe, it'll save me from having to read through all 8 pages next time I see you. So we're always up to a lot of hard work, and if we can please give Cornell a huge round of applause for all that they do. Not least, if Joe Strong could please stand up. He's my Roosevelt Island director. He's in the back of the room. He lives on Roosevelt Island, so you can... anytime you see him, just grab him. We do constituent service every day on Joe's commute. So there are days he makes it into the office a little bit later than otherwise, because we do subway constituent service, tram constituent service, red bus constituent service. So if you see him, grab him. We're happy to help. And by having somebody in Roosevelt Island that makes sure that every single day, morning, evening, afternoon, we're living, breathing Roosevelt Island. Thank you.